We're residing in the age of the spoiler alarm. Everyone knows he's bad shape to ruin a TV show or a movie for who hasn't seen it by divulging story detailed information or a surprise party twist. But down there are several human beings who go out of their way to recite spoilers, eating Wikipedia synopses in as lot passion as largest would include for the resource content. Why do they do it? And does it in fact ruin the history or do it superior? Karina Youthful, a draft officer of Bournemouth, admits the at first item she does while observer a movie is stick out her telephone, see it up on IMDb and Wikipedia, occasionally lacking the at first 10 to 15 protocol of the movie time read the overview. I never believe of it as damaging although, he's fair a addiction I've got in, she said Newsbeat. The 28-year-old is a big fan of the Saw films. While Puzzle, the newest part in the deductible, came out recent year, she was established to boot the addiction. I vowed not to see it up, to rescue myself for the screen and delight it love it was intended to be monitored, she told. But Karina just done it to the appetizer bar up give her in. We got down there previous and time my sibling was purchase a sip, I recite the complete overview. Karina's not one. Behind while Harry Potter and the part Bloodstream Duke was at first published, comic Ross Bullinger of Manchester flicked to the recent few pages and, spoiler alarm, found out Professor Dumbledore dead up she though completed the at first head. I ever clicking the whites out on TV tropes and recite spoilerific articles on episode, she acknowledged. I've heard a big spoiler for the at first episode of Jen the Maiden and I'm yet using it since he's such a tight episode complete of human beings and things, you nearly overlook. Occasionally spoiler hunt is restrained for big episode, the ones that prevail the headlines for weeks whenever they airborne. Undergraduate Bridie Kennerly, 24, told she utilized to be a persistent booze observer, but now she doesn't include the identical sum of period to look all, she'll hold up by looking up spoilers. My lowest is Play of Thrones, perhaps love a lot of human beings. I've as well certainly made it in shows love Poldark, wherever I've fair skipped loads and can't person departure all the way via and wish to fair capture up rapidly so I can fall behind too. She added, I believe several human beings get it, but occasionally human beings will be speaking on a show and tell, oh I don't wish to ruin it for thou and I'll fair speak them they might as so, since I'll do it for myself differently in any case. Digging in the Wikipedia pages of episode or films thou not planner to look is also and nice, but why do it for pop civilization you in fact delight? Dan Selk, the text editor of A Play of Thrones fan site, has a theoretical. Same's not who vigorously goes looking for spoilers, yet, in comparison with an enormous portion of the Play of Thrones fandom, he very doesn't reason spoilers, not how same's capable to escape them in his link of job. I don't very include a selection, if they're out down there, I will go through them, he told. Yet though if how wasn't the instance, I've ever mind how while it comes to the show, or any show, the travel is more than essential rather than the purpose. It doesn't question which happens so lot as how it happens. Every time of year of Play of Thrones has been tortured by leaks. HBO is according to reports departure to excess lengths to provide a spoiler-free definitive time of year. But Reddit and some public print are abounding in assumption and capacity spoilers. Dan says creature a spoiler-hungry Play of Thrones fan sniffing out capacity storylines is one way human beings attract in the fandom. I as well believe down there's a society dimension to he told. He's fun to falter on a open secret on which's upcoming and later whim out on it in yours friends. Later down there are such who sense superior if they aware which's departure to occur in a movie or TV episode, especially terror films. Dr. Pam Thirschvell of the College of Sussex's British Division says she feels the identical while it comes to terror films. Occasionally you fair wish to be produced, and it will thou more than weakened while thou observer, she told. She believes public print has as well play a part, since human beings wish to get portion in the talk on a famous TV show or movie though up they've seen it. Up public print, spoilers weren't very a issue since while it came to TV, human beings were perhaps observer it at the identical period, she told. Behind in 2011 researchers Nicholas Christenfeld and Jonathan Levitt of the College of California, San Diego carried out an experimental in 12 brief stories, 2 of that had paragraphs that explainable the history's end. They were requested that stories they privileged, and they chose the versions wherever they knew the end, though while the history concluded a twist or a secret. Amusingly quite, how's precisely how spoiler drug addict Karina feels on it. If I look a movie out of read on it I occasionally miracle if I'm lacking things how should be essential, she told. This mockery is, while I look a movie I aware on I pay more than focus rather than to a movie I refuge to recite on.